everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Trading Card Game for the Game Boy Color. In the last episode, we beat Courtney, and, well, I guess... Okay, last episode, technically, we lost to Jack Frost after beating Thunder Steve. That's the pun, by the way. It's Jack Frost. This episode, this might actually be the finale, depending on how these games go. But I'm not sure. And I've done a lot of things off camera since last episode. So I ground the shit out of that Sarah chick at the Water Club who only does 4 or 2 prizes each time. And this opening hand is a perfect example. I managed to get 2 Electabuzz, 2 Kangaskhan, and I also now own over 20-something copies of Gyarados. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. But this... I don't know how to start this because I can't see what he's starting. I could start the Electabuzz, hope he starts a Lapras, and go that way. Or if I start it, let's see, I wonder what Electabuzz retreats on 2. Okay, so I could start the Kangaskhan. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, let's be safe-ish. I took out all the Rattata out of my deck, actually. But I'm going to show you how good this Kangaskhan actually is. And now I'm teching for each duel now, so I'm going to be making, like, pretty heavy changes. Like, I put in 3 full heals in this deck now. It was a Lapras. Okay, that's fine. Let's do this. And draw a card. Kangaskhan's so good. So busted. They don't show you what the card is, though. That's kind of stupid. Oh, it was a Pikachu. Never mind. I put in a bunch of full heals, mainly for this guy right here, because I want this to be a non-issue, this whole Pokemon power. You know, I can't... You saw the last game, I can't afford to waste a turn. That and the fact that I don't even know if you guys are going to even see this video. Depending on, you know, I might just put finale with a question mark on it, just to kind of keep the suspension of disbelief in there, or whatever you might want to call it. So I took out all the fire types. Oh, it actually goes to my animation, my draw animation, instead of just draw a card, go. What do you scoop up? Oh, the Articuno. Yeah, that's fucking stupid. He scoops up the Articuno just so he can play it again and paralyze my dude. I mean, in this situation, it's not very advantageous on his part, considering all he does is just prevent me from drawing a card, which isn't a huge deal, really, but I took out all the fire types, and now I'm playing electric types, but the only electric types I'm playing, there's 3 Pikachu, 2 Raichu, and then my 2 Electabuzz, and that's it. So... it's not really that big of a deal. We're going to put that on there. So now the Electabuzz can use its Thunder Punch ability. And since the Lapras is in nowhere close to killing the Kangaskhan, I thought about full healing there and then fucking drawing a card, but that's a little aggressive. I might want to slow things down a bit here. Because I'm playing his 2 weaknesses. Man, I have a lot of full heals. I'm playing his 2 weaknesses... since he's playing normal types and water types, I'm playing fighting and electric. What do I draw? Electric energy. That's fine. I just want to draw some energies, some gas. You're gonna... Okay, I mean, you can waste 2 scoop-ups. I need to actually look at that Articuno's actual attack. I think it's just 30 and then paralyze, maybe? Oh no, I can't draw a card. An extra card. You'd be surprised how in some trading card games, like the unfair shit that they would make you do. Like, okay, good example. When I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, all the decks were the exact same. Oh, it's that Articuno. Oh. 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon chosen at random. Okay. So play a bunch of high HP guys, got it. There was a card in Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was playing, which was over 10 years ago at this point, probably 12 to 13 years ago. It was a card called Yata Garasu, and there was a thing called Yata Lock, and by Yata Lock, people mean... I'm gonna start actually putting a Pikachu down here, see if I can't get a Raichu at some point. By Yata Lock, what they meant was this Yata Garasu was a creature that says when it dealt damage to your opponent skips their next draw phase. So that means, you know, if your opponent can't draw any cards, then they can't kill the Yata, and if they can't kill the Yata, then they just lose. So it was just a matter of, you know, you can't draw, so you better have something in your hand or something on the board that can, you know, deal with the thing with the Yata. And sometimes you didn't have it, so you just lost because you couldn't draw out of it, and it was really frustrating. Like shit like that. There's nothing like this or like that in this generation of Pokemon cards. I don't know about nowadays, but you know. Okay, Water Gun me. Let's get this over with. So he had 2 Articuno, 1 of each type on his bench, and I forget the 3rd card. Either way, I'm gonna play... I'm gonna play the Hitmonchan here, mainly because I want to save the Electabuzzes for the Articunos, because the Hitmonchan can touch the Articunos, and we're gonna take a Water Energy off the Articuno. I didn't even notice what else he had. What do you have? A Seal. Okay, Seal is not that intimidating. We'll put an Electric here on the Pikachu, and then Special Punch here. So as long as the Lapras just attacks us without any shenanigans, we should get it, because I have a full heal. So okay, he's just gonna Water Gun. So that's 30. That's no big deal. I was gonna say if he Confuse Raid and confused us, we have the full heal to get out of it, so it's not that big of a deal. Wait a second. So that Articuno, he put 1 more on it, so that's 30. Seal has nothing, and that Articuno has nothing. And that Articuno attacks on 3. Yes. Okay, I just got a text. Whoops. My friends just went to... I know this is kind of irrelevant, like otherwise, but my friends, my Magic play group, they all went to Chicago today to play in the Modern Regionals. And my one friend who borrowed a deck of mine, he went 6-2 out of 9 rounds, and he had 1 round left, and I was like, oh, come on, top 8, you can do it, and he didn't top 8, he scrubbed out. But he went 6-3, and like, that's pretty good for somebody who hasn't even been playing for a year, so... what do I... Ah, man, I would like to draw a Raichu at some point. That'd be great. Now, he paralyzed me, which I don't really care about, because I have a potion, but the freeze dry would just kill me anyway. I just gotta let the Hitmonchan go. Man, I don't want to lose, because then I have to beat them all again. And some of you might be asking, why didn't I go with my friends? I'll tell you why I didn't go. Because they all went to Chicago, which is like a 3-hour drive from here. Normally on Fridays, I don't get home from work until about midnight. And they were all going over to my friend's house who... how do I do here? I gotta use the Electabuzz, I guess. They were all going to my friend's house who lives probably an hour from where I work. So I wouldn't have gotten to his house until about 1 o'clock in the morning. And they planned on leaving at about 6:30, I think they said. Because the tournament, normally tournaments, regardless of what it is, they start pretty damn early. So, as long as I get a heads on this next Thunder Punch, I'll be able to kill him here. yeah, they wanted to leave super early, 3-hour car ride, and like number one, I suck in the morning, and number two, I don't dig long car rides. I just don't like to travel like that. So that sucks. So I was like, you know what? You guys go right ahead. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna be asleep. Like, I'm the type of person who stays up super late, you know, and then I was still awake once they were leaving, like in the morning, and I'm like, you guys have fun. Alright, so this Thunder Punch here, if I get a heads, I kill the Articuno. If I get a tails, I kill myself. So, let's hope for a heads. Oh yeah! Suck it, Articuno. You missed the pose I just did, but it's alright. I should set up a face cam for that. A Hitmonchan? That's totally worthless. Actually, that Seal's fine, because that Seal is going to headbutt me, and then I'm going to put the Pikachu in and Thunder Jolt and kill the Seal. So we're still going to be tied up. See, the only thing frustrating about the Kangaskhan, too, is that once they're in there, because there's no way I'm going to put 3 on them to retreat. I'd rather just keep drawing cards. And boy, I would like to draw a freaking... I mean, I guess we'll put another Pikachu down. Articuno, Chansey, Articuno. That one has no energies. That one has no energies. Alright, so he has no energies on anything except for the Seal. So at this point, I don't really need to put an energy on anything, I don't think. So let's just Thunder Jolt, get rid of the Seal, and then hope to draw a Raichu. A Raichu would be great. Hopefully we can get one off our prize card right here. That's a full heal. Okay, I have all my full heals. So if I draw a Professor Oak, I would be hard-pressed to actually fire it off. You put an energy on an Articuno. Pass the turn. So I think I retreat here. Hitmonchan. Electric Energy. Special Punch you, yep. I also found out during my my grinding off-screen that if your active Pokemon is confused and you try to retreat them, fuck you for using a switch. If your active Pokemon is confused and you use and you try to retreat them, they what do I do? You have to pay for the let's what do I do? What does they retreat on? 2. Still nothing. And a bunch of damage. Eh. Whatever. We'll just Special Punch. I mean, he's not gonna hurt us right now. So whatever. If you retreat with the confusion status on you, you have to discard the energies, and then you flip a coin to see if you actually make the check or not. And if you don't, then you just lose the energies. They're just gone. So when your active Pokemon is confused, it's really dangerous to retreat. Like, really, really dangerous. You might as well just take the like, just keep attacking with it, get the damage in while you can, because if you fail the retreat, then he's just dead anyway. Lightning Energy. Alright, so we... I mean, I gotta put this somewhere, don't I? I have all my full heals, I have a potion. And the way next turn is gonna work is... he's gonna freeze dry me, which will put me up to 30 hit points left. I potion to 50, and if he... see, we'll just Special Punch, see what he's got. So he's only got... oh, it doesn't show hand, that's bench, and I thought that was hand for a second. I don't know. Okay, yeah, 6 cards in his hand. And no energies. Look at that. Look at that, kids. Look Look at that. We got there. Okay, there's the oak. Do I burn the oak? I don't think I do. I think I just keep attacking. I mean, we're in no panic right now. We're all tied up, and I have the advantage on the board because he has a bunch of... He might have a bunch of really, you know, high hit point Pokemon out there, but they can't do anything, so I don't really care. Alright, so now... I think what I do... First of all, we're going to burn a full heal. Still nothing. Still nothing. Yeah, I think the game plan is retreat the Hitmonchan, put in the Pikachu. I mean, I might as well burn this potion. And... I mean, I guess we'll put another Hitmonchan on the bench. I don't really want to burn any energies right now, so let's just Thunder Jolt and kill the Articuno. No weakness, but doesn't matter. I take 10. Oh, gosh. Alright, so can we get a... Can I get a Raichu? That's an Electabuzz, which is still okay. Energy retrieval. Stop it. Articuno. Okay, so he's loading up on the Articuno. Professor Oak's pretty good too. Professor Oak again, okay. Okay, do that like 2 more times. That'd be hilarious. Damn, alright, so now we gotta get our 6 kills here. We can't kill him off Pokemon alone. So... Electabuzz. Lightning energy there. Retreat. Jab. So now we only have 1 prize left. And it's a Gust win. That's a really good one. As a Ditto. Is that Ditto weak to fighting? I gotta check if that Ditto's weak to fighting. Yeah, it is. Alright, so... Since he didn't play any energies, and he only attacks on 3, then we should theoretically have this one wrapped up because... Yeah, okay. Because I'm just gonna put another energy on the Hitmonchan, Gust out to the Ditto, and then kill it until it dies to death. Lightning. Boom. As long as I don't misclick, I win. That's why whenever my friends like want to playtest like Magic or something, and they want to do it on like their little Moto knockoff, and I'm like, I only test in person, like paper, because you know I don't go to tournaments in like electronic cards. Okay, Rod. Final duel. Show me what you're made of. All right, so I'm gonna do this episode too. This is gonna be dope. I don't remember. Yeah, this is the water deck I made for Courtney just to speed through that a little faster, which I did. So it was very nice. I don't know what to play because if I remember correctly. I got it. Well, here I was about to look it up on the internet. I'm like, wait, I can do it here. I want to see. Okay, it does have resistance to fighting, even though he plays a special promo one. I think at this point, as much as I like the Electabuzz, I think at this point it's better to just go back to our old strategy because you know if it ain't broke. So we're gonna, what do we play? Which one's, there it is. Yeah, let me show you my, nope, not that. No, 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 no. 22? My 22 copies of Gyarados, and considering those are rare, It's a lot of Gyarados. Gyara. Okay, so we'll cut the Rhyhorn. I want to keep the Kangaskhan's in. I think we abandon the Rattata plan. Maybe. We're definitely keeping the Kangaskhan's in regardless, because Kangaskhan is just busted. Oh, we'll take out the full heals. And play. What do we play? Play another Bill. And another potion. And then we gotta take out our lightning energies. You thought I would forget, didn't you? Well, I didn't. Even it up. I think that's good. Alright, Rod. No, damn it. Yes, it's totally ready. Wreck me, come on. 1 match, 6 prizes. Look at how badass he is. Like, easily anime, like, super badass. Alright, Rod. Machop. And a gust of wind. That's essentially all I have. So, and he only has 2. Now, the one thing to note, if we see it here, the Dratini and Dragonair, they're not weak to fighting. So they carried that over. Alright, yeah, see, there we go. So, oh, he has a Magikarp. So he's playing Magikarp Gyarados. That's not good for a guy who's playing fighting types, or I mean fire types. Do I think I Gust here. Because the Magikarp doesn't retreat for free. I learned that the hard way when I was grinding off screen. So yeah, I think I just Gust here, because if he wants to retreat, that's fine. Okay, yeah, he's gonna let the Magikarp go. Or, okay, flail me, but let the Magikarp go. Energy removal, that's pretty good for against somebody who just played a double colorless energy. Because the Dragonair has an attack, it's either on 3 or 4, one of the two. I think it's on 4 colorless. And it says, it only does 20 damage, but it says, remove target energy from the defending Pokemon. So it's really good because it's an energy removal that does 20 damage, which if you're playing just like a board stall game, that's a good draw. If you're playing a board stall game, then you know it's like good. It's a good deal. So we're gonna low kick the Dratini. We win the race against the Dratini, and at that point, all he has is a Lapras, and he's piling up on the Lapras. So. Oh, that's not good. He's gonna get more basics. Oh, God. Oh, he plays the Charmander line as well? Interesting. Alright, so we're gonna lose the Machop here. But the nice thing is, we just drew another fighting energy for a Hitmonchan. So, now, once I put a third energy on it, we can two-shot all the stuff he has. And we have a Gust of Wind. Oh, I got a computer search. There we go. I have a Gust of Wind as well. So, alright, so 2 on the Lapras. So, now he's hitting for 20, which isn't terrible. You know, I would prefer to get all the Lapras out of the way first. Hey, another Hitmonchan. That's pretty good. Alright, so fire here. Oh, fuck! I did the wrong thing! I'm such an idiot! I realized it as soon as I did it. I was, what else did he have? Charmander, Lapras? I think I gotta burn this now. I'm such an idiot. That's okay. That's totally okay. You know why? Because we're gonna jab the Charmander. and we're gonna get an energy regardless, or at least we have the access to an energy, because okay, then retreat or just scratch me. Okay, that's fine. If you want to burn a water energy like that, I'd rather just put it on the Lapras and then taken the. Okay, that's perfect. If I hadn't drawn that, then I just would have used the computer search to find a Professor Oak and then done it that way. So kill the Charmander, and actually we can just do that next turn anyway for the card, our prize we're about to draw, and then the card we're gonna draw on our turn. See, we don't need that Growlithe, and we already have an Arcanine, so we can computer search cleanly almost. All right, Lapras. Oh, Confuse Ray. I forgot about Confuse Ray. Come on, Tails. Yeah. All right, let's two-shot this Lapras and go home. I know we're only halfway there, but you know what I mean. A Kangaskhan. I mean, I think I just sit where I am, actually. I mean, I'm going to play the Kangaskhan. And we're going to evolve the Growlithe. But I want I want to draw a card, use the computer search to go get a Professor Oak, draw a new hand. It's like playing, I don't know if I've made this comparison yet, but it's like playing Flinch. You ever play Flinch? It's a card game, fairly old card game, where you try to make rows of like 1 through 15. Alright, computer search. The cards are just like numbered, like kind of like bicycle deck cards. You try to make stacks of rows. Here's one. Between 1 and 15, and you only get a hand of 5 cards, and then if you use up all 5 of your cards, you can just get another hand. So if the board has like a bunch of spots where you can play those numbers, you're like, play this, you know, draw a new hand, and if you have more corresponding numbers, you know, play this. I don't think I attack here, because if I attack and miss, then I take 20, and then he finishes me off with a water gun. But if I don't attack, then he either Confuse Rays, and we do the same thing over again, or he puts a water energy on it, water guns, and puts me down to 10, which would be the ideal situation because I'm a turn ahead in that. Or he can switch to Magikarp. You know, whatever. I think he's trying to set up. Oh, I'm still confused. Yeah, the confusion doesn't go away. I mean, now that I think about it, I really haven't had to deal with confusion that much throughout this whole Let's Play. Fuck it. Let's just use the potion. We'll put the fire here. Fuck it, right? Oh wait, does he? It wouldn't make sense if he did. Okay, yeah, just making sure he didn't have some weird fucking resistance to fighting. Get that heads. I think he's just confused, like, from now on. Like, unless I use a full heal or something, he's just fucking confused. But that's fine, because Mama said knock you out. Fighting energy. Alright, bring it. So, okay, water gun. You got it, dude. I don't think I attack here either. I just think I start piling up on my bench. Yeah, just put one here. I mean, I guess we'll put him a chop down. But I mean, I'm in firm control of this now, because if he just wants to spend his turn, okay, or that's fine too. Just do that. But I would rather sit behind this Hitmonchan, because I can put the Arcanine out there, take down him in one shot. So I'm not afraid of this Lapras. I mean, I'll let him draw a card, that's fine. Yep, so, damn, all he's doing is he's just playing Draw Go. I don't know what he has on his bench, but he only has one Pokemon. I forget what he has. It's probably not very threatening, though. Arcanine. Fire energy. Lapras with 40 damage on it, that's right. So yeah, we've got him. Take down. Get wrecked. Urgh! Fire energy. In testing, and by in testing I mean off screen when I was grinding, I made that Blastoise deck, even only with one Blastoise. And I got it to work once, not with the Pokemon breeder, but just naturally evolving it, and it's pretty fun. like, cause I got to put a Blastoise out, and then the next turn I drew a Professor Oak, and I got 5 water energies off of it, and I was like, yeah, look at me! Vomit. Alright, Rod. What on earth? Even I, Rod, had been defeated? Question mark, exclamation point, question mark? Wonderful, this is wonderful. Congratulations, you have proven yourself worthy enough to inherit the legendary Pokemon cards. Except, we have a problem. There is another who has defeated us. You must duel him. Fucking Ronald. Yeah, that's right. It's me, Ronald. I've already inherited the legendary Pokemon cards. No, Ronald, that cannot be allowed. He too has earned the right to inherit the legendary Pokemon cards. There's like 30 people on this island. How prestigious is this? Alright, Rod. Is your deck ready? No. But we're gonna do this episode. I mean, we're gonna play this deck, obviously. There's no way I'm not playing this deck. It's what we've been playing the entire Let's Play. However, I don't remember what he plays, and if it sticks to, like, your typical Pokemon, like, Pokemon formula of, you know, your opponent picks... you don't need energy search, really. I'd rather play like a switch instead. If it sticks to the same idea of your opponent picks the opposite type of, or the advantageous type of whatever you picked, like say, you know, if you picked a Charmander, then they pick a Squirtle, so they have the type advantage over you. If it sticks to that mentality, my starter deck was Charmander and Friends, so... Or no, that's not what it is. I think... I'm gonna save this, just because I want to. I think he... Like, when he says he already inherited the legendary Pokemon cards, I think by that he means he's actually playing them. So I think he might be playing, like, 3-color legendary birds. If I remember correctly, I could be wrong. There's a Magmar, and a Bill, and an energy removal. That's, I mean, it's not the worst hand in the world. And he only has 2 Pokemon, so... Alright, give me first. Oh yeah! And a Gust of Wind. Alright, and he's playing Dratini. I think that is what he's playing. I think he's playing 4-color... Or, I mean, technically 3-color birds, but with the Dratini line, so we can also play the Dragonite. That is a legendary card. So... Double Colorless. Ugh, that's fine, actually, because he's just gonna pound, and then I can remove it next turn. Oh, dang, he did 10 damage to me. I gotta check what he has on his bench, though. Ooh, I drew a Hitmonchan. Eevee, okay. So yeah, he probably plays an Eevee as well. Because the 3... Oh, I drew a Growlithe and a Switch. That's pretty good. He probably plays an Eevee as well just because he can... oh, if I can draw Fighting Energy, I can end this pretty quickly. I think, because if I just Smog here and I get a Poison check, the Dratini's dead. Yes! Okay. So now, I just need him to whiff on a basic 2 turns in a row and draw a Fighting Energy, and I beat him. Alright. We're going middle right. Ah, it was so close. That's okay. Energy removal, that's fine. You do what you do, man. Fire on the Eevee. Oh, this can't attack. It's not even, yeah. Okay. Good. Did we establish that the Magmar retreats on 2? Just 1. Alright, so... I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm gonna put a Growlithe down, but I'm gonna ride this Magmar train here, because we just need a Smog. Damn, okay, so... Still, even if he doesn't get a basic, he misses the Tail Wag, and we get a... Oh, he evolves with 2 fire energies on it, so he's... Oh, double kick, ugh. Yup. Okay, 20, that's fine. So, for him to kill us next turn, he has to get both heads. And there's the fighting energy we need. Oh, we just win here! Because I put a switch in my deck! Yes! Mama said knock you out! That's awesome! Yes! Suck it, Ronald! That was like, what, 4 turns? 4 or 5 turns? That's so funny. They vanished from his deck. See, I guess he was playing them, we just didn't get to see him. But I do think that we only get 1. The cards recognize me as a master. Now go through to the Hall of Honor to receive the legendary cards. Here I go. What's over here? What's over here? Palm trees, got it. This is creepy as fuck, considering that... Oh yeah, there's a machine here. What's this machine for again? Legendary Auto Deck. Oh, right, it builds all of their decks. That's right, I remember that. Yeah. But this is the only place you can get to it, so you have to beat the Elite Four and then get in here. 4 legendary Pokemon cards float, glowing in the air. This is some freaky shit. I got a Moltres. I got an Articuno. Okay, I think I get 1 of each, and then after you beat them again, you get 1 random one, and that's how you fill out your playsets. I want to check this Dragonite actually real fast. When you put Dragonite into play, remove 2 damage counters from each of your Pokemon. If a Pokemon has fewer, remove all of them. Yep, okay. They speak to me. You have inherited us, great card master. Our master must not forget, inheriting us does not make you a Pokemon card master. A true Pokemon card master is one who has the skill to use the abilities of the different cards and the courage to duel powerful opponents. I trashed everyone, and I used the same deck almost the entire time. Yes! Get wrecked! That was awesome. We kicked the shit out of Ronald. That was so funny. I love that. That's the burden of the Pokemon card game. You get your shit wrecked if you don't have enough Pokemon. That only took 2 tries though. That was awesome. Oh man, I love this game. I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but they did actually come out with a sequel, but it was Japan only, and it had in it the 2 expansions after these 3. Essentially, there was base set, and then jungle, and then fossil expansion. Those were like the main first 3 expansions. And then after that, they came out with Team Rocket Strikes Back. I think there was... I don't remember if that was 1 or 2. I think it was 1 set. There was a Team Rocket set, which, you know, they didn't have the new generation out by then, so they just put a bunch of, you know, it was all Gen 1 Pokemon, except they had Team Rocket twists to them. Like, there were dark cards, like Dark Charizard, Dark Dragonite, stuff like that. And then after that, they had 2 sets, which were like Gym Heroes and Gym something else. It was like the first set was the first 4 gym leaders, so Brock, Misty, Surge, and Erica, and all of their Pokemon. So again, it was first gen. Oh yeah, I didn't do all that stuff. Meh. That's extra stuff I didn't really want to do. There was like that thing there where you could win special promo cards, and then there was that guy up in the house on the cape who would like trade you stuff. Meh, whatever. The first gym set had the first 4 gym leaders. The second gym set had the last 4 gym leaders. So Koga, Sabrina, Blaine, Giovanni. And then after those sets came the Neo. Like, I believe it was Neo, the first one, the one with the little stars for the expansion symbol. And that set was the set that I quit playing. I was like, it's like, what, 2002? And then I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I played that somewhat heavily for 2 or 3 years. And then I kind of took a break from card games for a while because I thought I was too mature for it. And then a couple years after that, my second cousin, who I'm really close with, got me into Magic. And it wasn't until like 3 years ago that I started playing Magic competitively, because I would just play it casually and, you know, just for funsies. But, you know, as I said, I go to tournaments, like money tournaments now, and I have a very large, expensive Magic collection. If my house burned down, I would be very sad. Because I'd probably lose like 10 grand in cardboard. Yeah, but if you're interested in a card game, you know, I guarantee you that you can find a local game store. Just look one up. You can find a local game store that holds events and stuff, and you can start playing, and you can make a lot of friends, because that's honestly, genuinely, how I have most of all my friends that I have right now. It's because I started playing Magic at a competitive level, and that's the only way I ever met people. Or else I'd just be a hermit. Oh yeah, Ronald's here in the corner. I couldn't believe that I could lose. Now I understand the fun thing about the Pokemon trading card game is not who wins or loses. I couldn't inherit the Legend of Pokemon card because that was important to me, was winning. But now I understand. What's important is to love each card, to use all the different, to believe in the heart of the cards. No. No. Oh, he didn't challenge me. This is Ishihara. I heard the news. You finally inherited legendary Pokemon cards. Don't worry. I'm not going to ask you to trade them to me. Besides, it would be a waste not to use legendary Pokemon for dueling. Make sure your duels are worthy of legendary Okay, I mean, I was going to come here to actually trade you, but I guess not. Alright, so I guess we're done. Very, very fun for me. I got to turn this on. I noticed this in the end credits. I didn't turn this on. It was bugging my OCD. So, okay, we'll turn that on, and now we have all the machines on. No, I would not like to build a deck. Alright, so, thank you. Oh yeah, deck save machine. You can save, like, recipes if you don't want to, like, if you want to delete them out of your 4, but don't want to actually, like, get rid of them, you can save them there. Can I... Oh, you gotta fight him again. I was gonna say, never mind. Alright, so, thank you so much for watching. I greatly love this game, and as I said, if you have any interest in playing any card game, whether it be Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, UFS, what's that, Force of Will? I kind of want to play Force of Will because that looks like an extremely interesting card game. You know, the art is very great in Force of Will, so if you want to play any of that stuff, go out and play it, you know, and you can make a lot of friends. And I highly recommend it. It's very, very fun, regardless of what you play. Just do it to enjoy it, and not to be a competitive prick. Alright, so, thank you. Until the next project, I'm Broken Champion. We're done here.